Hi guys, we're going to begin today with a Their Feelings reading. Welcome back. I do sense a feeling of sweetness around you. I tried to record twice this morning. The second time I sat down, I started getting downloads, and I do think somebody has sweet feelings toward you. You might even be surprised how somebody treats you through the full moon in Libra, which begins on the 12th. We have the Sun card. Happy feelings. Again, like it comes off as surprising sun feelings is how I get this. This is the Sun card. It is Leo, and there could be a Leo around you that introduces this, or this is a part of the Leo that is resident in your own chart. I have Leo in a place where you wouldn't expect there would be fire. So it's kind of like that's the feeling I get. We have the Eight of Pentacles combining the Six. Leadership is at the bottom of the deck. And I just left this because they're staying behind on the table. You have the Leadership card here. And then we have, maybe this is given as a gift in some way to you. Somebody passes the baton or something like that. Excuse me for that inference there, baton. And then Six of Pentacles with Taurus. So there's hospitality going on around you. This morning with beloved ancestors, I was shuffling and just playing around with the deck. I was just playing with it. And I kept seeing the Page of Swords numerous times. In this deck, it's called the Observation card. So let's just see what else comes out environmentally for the day. The Empress with the Sovereign. Okay, she's there in her judicial dress. And the Empress could be a part of you that is unlikely to be found. Maybe you didn't think today you were going to have all four quadrants working for you, which is the Queen of Pentacles, the emotions of the Queen of Cups, but she's all four, right? So you're also strong in your diction and your tone of voice. Could be helpful to somebody else. Like you could be giving that advice to somebody else or helping somebody out. They might even need advice coming from you, from what you've been through also. Hospitality card. Who is the hospitality person? Can I get to that? Expectation. They might have been expecting to talk to you too. Hospitality is a Taurus-made card. It comes from the Six of Pentacles. So this is technically a Taurus person, but it's a family member in beloved dead that really wants to speak to you. And then in this card, it says that you have an expectation of some kind to have this talk. Bottom of the deck is there might be a little defensiveness at first, okay? Could be a conversation, and then something that went to the grave with the grave card. This is something that died a long time ago. The grave card talks about what everybody else buried, didn't want to be talked about. And so this is something that gets rebirthed during this time. We'll find out the technicals of the grave card here, okay? Because we're doing environmental here in the beginning. And combining it again is that hospitality. So that's going to be a huge thing. Hospitality, the Sun. I'm just grazing over it one more time. Let's clarify the Sun card with ethereal visions. Welcome back to the channel. Their feelings is also going to be mixed in here. So if you stay for a while, you will find out a love partner's feelings. And I'm going to do a 2-on-2 here. Backed with 24-minute reads, you guys. Queen of Swords. You speak up for something. You defend yourself. Queen of Swords is a beautiful card in this because, and I'll describe it to you, she is sitting with a white crow on her shoulder here, and the sword is going right into the ground. I'll put it over here from Ethereal Visions. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. You say something about an ending of a relationship. You might bring up something from the past too, but people need to hear your side of the story. Your full moon gives you a lot of resource and power. Libras, you get to talk about something that maybe was unfair in the past. It might even give you the stage for that too. All right, let's see more about that. Environmental energy is a lot of communication. The Queen of Swords is one of my communication cards. We have the Nine of Wands, the soul survivor. You could be set apart from other people too. You're different. Your story looks different. You're the ascended one in your family that feels things differently, or you assess. Whereas other people might look at it and put it away, right? Sweep it under the rug type of thing. Page of Pentacles. And I think there's two, yeah. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. A truth birthed from something new. Page of Pentacles is always something new. She looks a little bit sad looking at the coin like her phone. Okay, so just remember this card today. It's a little ethereal. She's looking at maybe a Samsung Galaxy or an iPhone coin there in the picture, but she's thinking about something deeply in the Page of Pentacles. I think that's you also, Libras. And then you have the Sword of Truth. There might be somebody who brings this to you via communication. That's how I first felt it, but also the communication can directly be coming from a Queen of Swords. Why is it showing all this truth in the reading, please? For the first one, why do people feel brand new energy coming from Libra 2? The Ten of Cups. Family invitations, family itself, reunions can sometimes be the Ten of Cups or something that makes you very happy because something comes out. Ace of Swords. The clarity from some of you, half of the collective is going to give the truth. Okay. You have to speak it during this time because that's what's going to cut through all the horse crap. The Ace of Swords. And I'm sorry to make it funny, but I do think that that's a part of it because there's some part of a past situation with the Grave card that needs to be opened up. For one last time, maybe even, but it's important. Okay. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out from you. They don't know where you're at. They're not sure how to function without you is something that's coming through. Give me a moment because I have a couple things that I'm feeling from this card. Five of Pentacles can be a friend in connection to a Queen of Swords. Give me more on the Five of Pentacles. Judgment. Five of Swords. Yeah, 5-5. There you go. That's what I was feeling. Six of Wands, your success, or maybe even here like there is someone who rewarded you for times that you had waited with the Six of Wands. More Leo here, double topped with the Sun. I think that's coming in next, the next few days. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. What is the Five of Pentacles? Thank you. And it's a lot. More Swords, the 10. The Six of Swords, somebody currently healing. That's how you're going to know. They could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. An Ace of Cups. Sorry for the shining too. Let's move this back. Ace of Cups, they want to renew a friendship. They want to start it over. I got let's start again by holding this card. Let's start again. And I'm shaking because I have a lot of pre-workout. I'm sorry, you guys. I just got off the treadmill and I noticed I was shaking with it in my hand. The Hermit with Virgo. Okay, they could have Virgo placements. Someone who's alone is viewing your success somehow. How did they get to Libra's success? How did they get there? Via Los Ojos, or like what did they do? They researched you. They looked you up. Seven of Swords. They were watching. This can be somebody being sneaky, finding information, looking at your Six of Wands. I'm going to show you what I see on the desk. Bottom is the Knight of Wands coming to you. So this is how I saw it, and visually it's quite beautiful. Here's Libra with the yellow cape, Six of Wands. And they even give you inferences of the Leo. If you notice, a little bit of yellow trickled in on the horse and the cape. And then over here, this is somebody who actually got the information though. So this is someone around you, and we got to it in the first 8 minutes. Usually I'm not that fast. I'm not, and I'll be the first to admit it on the channel. It takes me a while to see every relationship to all the cards. Or you could be strategic in how you find information. I could see that too. I could see how you're doing that. Let's go to romance. Old person, please. What is the old person? Straightforward. We're going to do these a lot now on Thursdays. We're going to go using different cards. Old person's reminiscing about you. One of Six of Cups cards. That's someone taking a walk. I mentioned a walk in part 2 yesterday. Briefly, not a long time. But memories is the Six of Cups. They could have developed a better strategy to look you up or find out information too. Somebody has memories of you. Look at the cape and look at the sepia in the woods. You see the color therapy even? And look at the sepia in his jacket with the Libra Six of Wands. I like to bring it up. It's not the biggest thing. It just shows you that there's even a connection when you do Oracle. There's little hints of color cues. The memories is also sepia. Just give me a moment because I see something here too. The Six of Wands is a victory card depending on whether you're taking it for you or this person takes it as their victory. But it says that the Leo-like feelings is actually in the bittersweet land of it all. is remembering certain things. Right now, when I go to my grandpa's house, I've been going like every other day recently. I've been feeling this type of memory from the age of 6 to growing up in that house, just to tell you guys something private and related to tarot, real life. I find that it ends right about 12 years old. It's like that house only holds so much. And then obviously I moved on later, but there is a memory encapsulated in that home. So let's see what that is about. Why is this person dwelling? We're still doing past here, which is between 10 minutes. They want to deliver the truth to you with the camera card. And the reason why it's shown here with a Canon camera is because if you look at the memories card, somebody has had bittersweet back and forth. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly, Clint Eastwood. And there's also a little bit here of traveling in the past. I just mentioned the past briefly in the reading, then you got a camera. The camera is a capturing of a particular, you know, when we take pictures, we're injected in that moment to take it in that time. We have a limited time to capture the graduation uniform that somebody's wearing or somebody's wedding dress. But it's just that moment. Why is it that they're reviewing photos? And it's funny because my dad had this Olympus trip too. It's in the house still. There's an Olympus trip in this house. Okay, clarity. What's going on there? That's so weird because I've held that camera up before even. Fantasy, distracted. There's change delays and this person is fantasizing. So there's a delay on purpose. We'll find out more technicals in the next few moments. The past person fantasizes about what it could have been is what's coming to me. They feel connected to the memories both of you created together. Bottom of the deck is this person could be realizing that there was twin flames, okay? There could be a twin flame relationship. What I'm so surprised about is that if you haven't received communication or a letter, let's say, there is a type of mirroring or shared feelings that is going on. So we'll see that. What is the twin flames feelings today? There's a type of shared thing. I think that they want to regale with you and remind you of the past. They're unclear on how to come to you with confusion. 7 of Cups now is their feelings. Too many options to do something. They could be thinking about a twin flame relationship to you. If you do not care about the past person and you no longer deal with them, this whole 2 minutes between 10 and 12 was not for you. You don't have to watch it. Don't have to ill refer to it in the future. I just wanted to do a portion for those of you that wanted it in full moon. For the new person, you have the 7 of Swords. We started at 12:46 for new people. They're researching you with that card. Give me 1 second. I'm going to shuffle here and find out more. Can I see the new information for new people? What is the information for a new person connected to Libra? You have an Emperor, comparable to your Empress card. This person is well-to-do. 5 of Swords. They feel pain, maybe for you, or this person is currently going through a Tower moment. There are changes for this Emperor if they're new. Let me put it nicer so I could see some of the dynamics. I do have a story here, Libra females. I have to be particular with this part. Somebody also views you as an emperor of your own life. 1 in my hand, 7 of Cups, okay? Somebody's confused on how to come toward you because there's fantasy-like feelings. I feel like it could have been like hot and heavy here between you and an emperor if you gave it the chance, Libra females. I'm particularly talking to the girls now. Page of Swords. I'll keep it just because I feel like it's in line with the strategy. The Crossroads. I'll put it down because that's too much. 7 of Cups talks about fantasizing of you, but this person doesn't know how to deliver or pick up on it. I'm sorry again for the shaking. I took 2 pre-workouts, so I know I'm shaking because of that. The Emperor, Aries. Let's see what that is. Who's this person that's showing up? Give me intentions. The Hermit. The Ace of Swords. Hello, Nick. Nick just came in right now, right at 14. And you guys are commenting usually when I start to film in the morning. Hermit and the Ace of Swords. This is a truth that's long time being having a come to you. It's a long awakening for this person. They also want to bring you the truth. This is the newer person you've been dealing with. They are alone. The Hermit can signify somebody is single. I heard here painfully single as I was going. Page of Swords now, this card. Emperor to the Page of Swords. What are they finding out? That you're a very happy person on a regular 5 to 7 day work week. You could be the happiness for other people too. The inspiration is the sun. You could be going through happier times coming up with scheduling, family environment. The sun can also be that you're in a better mood. Maybe somebody talks to you on the phone too. They find you in a better mood. The Tower. This is difficult because now you have two major arcanas and they talk about different things. The Sun in the Tower can be an aha moment. If you look at the cards, it's even an aha moment. And I'll give you a second because I want you guys to see the beauty of the sun's rays mixed with the chaos of the Tower. An aha moment with most people who've been reading long. Okay. You could be surprised that this person watches you, the Page of Swords, okay? They onlook and you never knew about it. Their interest is the sun, which means they tell you on some level, yes, I've been elusive, but I've been around, okay? That's new Three of Cups. Wow. The Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and you can't combine them because they mean different things. It doesn't become the Four. That's not what it is because you had a previous Ace of Cups. What it talks about is you can combine the energies. So the Ace of Cups is enlightenment. It's about renewal and bringing something in that's new because the aces are all new. And then the Three of Cups is let's renew but in person, right? Let's renew but in person. So it's not a Four of Cups and people think that you got to add the cups. You cannot do that. It doesn't make sense sometimes too. So be careful when you do numerology. I feel like this person knows you to some degree. I don't think they're a stranger danger or you just met them. I think they have some affiliation with having passed Three of Cups with you. So let's clarify this. What do they want here and why? For the emotional aspect of it all, Nine of Pentacles, because they see that you were good all along by yourself. Let me do a lot of them here because I want to describe at least 4 cards. Thank you. I'll take this one. I stopped and I'll take it. Anything else? 7 of Wands. They've been guarded too long. This person has been holding it in. They've been on the defense. Okay, they've been playing for the Houston Rockets too long. It's time to match up with the LA Lakers. It's too much defense. Right there with that card, the Chariot. They could be Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius points there. You're coming out with a Chariot as someone who wants to travel. Page of Wands is someone younger and a Leo. So Leo, Aries, Sag, Virgo, Cancer, and Venus. Page of Swords is mostly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra highest. I'll count this one too. I'll count the Tower card. Anyone who's an Aries and Scorpio. There's a little something here about family and friend dynamic or someone who is a friend that feels like family. Maybe there's a relationship like that that's trying to come back. But I also see here that you're learning of news with those that are traveling. The Chariot and the Page of Wands. Those that are traveling closest to you are going to bring you the most amount of news. Okay? Now that's what we want to look at because you can do food and drink a lot. You can do this card as much as you want in the free world. But Neptune and Aries begins today. That transit is new. What does that bring in? Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. The 7 of Cups is even Neptune and Pisces. Knight of Swords. They want to bring you happiness. Happy message. Knight of Swords to the 10 of Cups. And this combo is very rare for me. Other readers are going to say, I've handled that before. This to me doesn't show up on a regular life message. It's very rare to get the 10 of Cups, which is wishes and happy moments. Gotta pause, that was a little emotional for me. Knight of Swords is somebody bringing that in. It could come by the hand of an Aquarius or someone who's an air sign. And it's like, it's more surprising than you think. It's not disappointing. It doesn't come off like it's gonna bother you or tickle you in the wrong way, it comes off as surprising. Then the Tower to the Knight of Swords. Sorry there. Three of Swords. Maybe somebody who backstabbed in the past or caused you a lot of pain. It's almost like they want to right the pain. Okay, the Tower moment is clarified with this. It's like an aha moment with the Three of Swords of the past. And I think you understand too that if it's a family member, maybe they've been needing to say sorry. It comes off that way. If it's a love thing, maybe you realize that this person returns at the right time or they offer support. What is the Sun to the Three of Swords? The Hierophant. Someone who's become more committal over time. And that's not your card, Libra. The person showing up as the Hierophant, Taurus. A Taurus person, perhaps, for some of you, not everybody. Temperance, this is a protected thing, and the Six of Pentacles. You might be receiving an offer of support if it's not a gift. And the Six of Pentacles talks about it's turning to be fair. It's turning to be fair. The heart, committal, traveling, gift. An offer of a gift that's not flimsy, because the Hierophant doesn't come off like a flimsy thing. It's very official. Show me the Six of Pentacles, just that definition for that card. No other cards, please. Somebody who's sorry. The Four of Cups, coming from a missed opportunity, and it might be a water person. Look how it's water and water. The King of Cups is traditionally just a Scorpio, okay? But the thing here is there could be secretive components. There could be somebody who held back feelings or care for you in the past, and it does come off with apathy. And if you look back, if you rewind, it makes sense that they would want to make it fair if they were coming in the 3D. Okay? And that's what I have for you guys. I thank you for being so patient and the degree and volume of the readings. Thank you guys for allowing me to break and kind of emotionally have that loveliness and support based off of the post that I put up the other day. But I really thank you. I will be delivering a reading today at 2 o'clock my time, because I do have clients from Libra Light, and I will see you guys in the future. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for supporting this channel for as long as you have. It's almost going to be 5 years next year. So I thank you, and have a great full moon in Libra on the 12th.